I'm gonna go into detail on this one. All right.
Yeah, I would really like that because, like, since I play in a team, like this matchup is played. Like I'm playing this matchup all the time, man.
This is
It's
it's
like,
such a high-paced matchup. Okay,
yeah, and
we're gonna start at the beginning. Syndra versus Ori. One that gets prio gets trade advantages. So priority is key. All right.
yep,
So if we see this position and our enemy Orianna has not placed her ball somewhere, or she's not contesting when the waves collide, I would fully play for priority. And what I would
okay,
do is I would literally queue these caster creeps right here,
yeah,
because it's only 7-second cooldown, no mana costs, and a good Ori will already be in lane, and she will have her ball here to actually pressure you off the lane. But since she's not doing it, we can actually use that opportunity to grab the priority for ourselves. And if we have the priority, what's going to happen is we're then going to be able to zone enemy Orianna off taking CS. And she's then going to be used to forced to use abilities onto the wave. And if she's using abilities onto the wave, we can take that cooldown to use abilities onto her.
yeah,
So, initially, all right, I think it's really good that we walk up when she used her Q. Her Q 1 second shorter than ours. So keep in mind that she has a bit more uptime. And we got to be a little bit careful with our Q cooldown. I want you to just outer the wave a lot. I think
yep,
we can definitely outer the wave a lot. And it's very good where we position. We position on the other side of the ball. Ball is here, we position here.
yeah,
Ball's in the middle, that means that we can either stand here or here. So we tether it. Very nice Q once again. Okay, so Orianna now chucks the ball a bit more right here. We have Q and auto attacks. Wave is even. What we can do is now a 6 seconds cooldown onto this Q. We can abuse this 6 seconds. And we do. Because look how we walk up to Ori. I think we're too late with walking up to Ori. I
yeah,
think whenever she uses her Q like this, our movement should be more towards here.
yeah. I remember thinking in game like, fuck, I should have punished that CS.
Mm-hmm.
Like that I'm one CS behind, or like, because I punished and like I look for the next one instead.
Yes, exactly. And right here she uses Q again, and we're not really punishing it. We're too scared.
Yeah,
And what I want you to do in situations like these, because Syndra is actually it's really hard to land our Q onto situations like these if we don't know how to approach it. What I want you to do is I just want you to auto her.
yeah,
Just walk up into auto range and just go for an auto battle. Yes, Orianna wins that usually, but what we can do is we can actually force her to stand still. And if we know her auto attacking pattern, we can actually time our Q while she's throwing an auto attack, and it's practically guaranteed to hit.
that makes sense.
So if she uses a Q like this once again, we just walk up since we got 6 seconds. We go for 2 auto attack trades, and in the meantime, we also get the Q damage, so we have a small win on our side. And it's
Yeah,
all about small wins in this matchup. Okay, so right here.
like it's I definitely felt after this that I gave
Mm-hmm.
since I gave away prio,
Mm-hmm.
this part got really hard in a way because I end up using like both my pots very early.
Yes, exactly. So I think this one, right? Oriana's level 2, we are level 2. Wave is slightly pushing towards us. What I want you to do is we see the ball on bot right here because she just used the Q right
Yeah,
there. We want to then move up right here
yeah,
because it's all the way the distance from the ball, which gives us a lot of time to react up if she throws it towards us.
yeah.
And then, since we are up there, we can then contest Orianna because it's really hard for her to hit with the ball so all the way. But because we move right here, we take a big chunk of damage right here.
Yeah.
Really nice Qs though. It's good that we land the Qs. Like she also used the potion. It's probably pretty even so far. So Wave's in a pretty good spot here because now it will be slow building back into Orianna. Okay, this was a very obvious QW from Ori. If we take a look at her
Yeah.
movement, right? Look how linear it is. She's
Yeah.
moving
Yeah,
forward,
it's super linear.
and look how linear our movement is.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Like I think what was going through my mind here
Mm-hmm.
is that I'm trying to get better at like baiting abilities,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not gotten really like I'm trying to tether it or whatever it's called,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not really there yet. So, but yeah, when you say it, like, yeah, I can definitely see why, like, why that Q is so. Like, I don't know. I shouldn't give her that QW.
Mm-hmm. And I actually think that you're in the right mindset. This is a mindset that we should have when we're in this state in the game. We want to bait out her QW because if we bait out her QW, we get room in the lane to pressure her out or to look for trades. So the way we actually do that in this state is okay, right here we get a little bit too close right
Yeah,
here. But if we would have backed off after juggling forward right here, we see this click
kind of like
forward?
taking up the W. That's kind of making me go forward in a way.
Let's take a look. No, we have this click right here.
I see the click. Yeah,
Look at the click. This click.
yeah, that one.
If we combine this click with a real fast click behind us, what's
Yeah,
going to happen is in her mind, we're still walking forward. So she's going to throw out the QW, but since we are already walking backwards, we actually just bait it out and we dodge it.
yeah,
So I want you to be quicker with your movement
mm.
around your character. These
Yep, makes
moves
sense.
are too slow for this matchup.
Yep.
Okay, so the main trading pattern that we go from for in this position. Okay, she used her QW, right? Look at our W. Right now, we can just walk up,
Yeah.
out attack the wave, and maybe if she missed tethers, we can actually throw the W onto her. Okay, but right now we actually have E. So a very solid trading pattern. The mindset that we can use in this stage of the game is okay, we're level 3, this guy's level 3. What kind of trades are we looking to take into Orianna? We're actually trying to avoid her QW at all costs because it deals too much damage. So the trading pattern that we are trying to create is either we're looking for a max range W into Q or max range W into QE, or what we're going to do is we're actually just going to Q the wave right now, and then we have a ball on the ground. Then we wait 4 seconds or 5 seconds, and then we look for an EWQ onto the ball that's already on the ground so we can stun her, then get the rest of our abilities off and walk out before she has the chance to hit us back.
Oh, I see.
That's the trading
I don't
pattern.
think I've ever like I don't think I thought about that combo at all. I'm completely honest.
Because that's the way we outrange her. That way she cannot really trade back. This was good. She didn't get the W off. This was good. And I want you to instantly
Yeah.
make this turn here. Man, this matchup is so fun. Nice Q. Beautiful. Really good Q, max range.
Yeah, I think my like when I first joined MLA, my Syndra was probably my worst champion, and now
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like coming together. It's not perfect, obviously, but like stuff. Yes, the champion is so fun when it starts making sense, you know.
Yeah, it is. Okay. So this one, she used a Q. No need to rush it. Okay.
Yeah.
She's just gonna auto attack this one or W it. Both is fine. Either she uses a lot of mana for a minion, or she walks up, and then we can actually look for the Q. But the way I want you to approach this is I actually want you to grab this one with your W. When you see her Q like this, we can actually just threaten her by taking this with the W, because the W is really
Mm-hmm.
easy to land. We'll get the slow, and then we go for QE.
Yeah.
Okay, good one. Nice Q. We're slowly winning because she started to take bad trades. Nice dodge. Maybe it's good to get a little ward out. Briar has a lot of threat onto us.
Yep, that's one way you can put it.
If we're leaning bot side, which I think is okay, then it's definitely good to have this at least, preferably even dead warded. I think in this matchup
Yeah.
this is two looks, so I think this is a good ward here.
Yeah, I think I just got a bit caught in the tradings. Looking at that, I probably should have walked up a bit, no?
Right here?
After she. Yeah. I feel
I
like I can.
I would be too
Maybe
scared.
not without vision, actually.
Yeah, like the way she's posturing. See where she's at? She's not
Yeah.
here. She's here. That means literally that Briar is here,
Yeah.
somewhere in this area. Look at Yasuo walking down instead of walking towards his turret. That means that
Yeah.
Briar is right here.
Because I think I forced her
Oh
to
wait,
base here.
Briar's bot? That's crazy. That's
I mean, it
crazy.
doesn't matter if she's bot. Like the theory is still what I should be thinking,
Mm.
no? Maybe I could have
Yeah,
spot because I don't think my like if I had warded, maybe I would have known that, obviously. But like the way she's positioning, it doesn't really make sense Briar to be bot.
I'd be too scared to walk up. I'd be too
Yeah,
scared. So
because
I
I mean,
think this is really good. This.
so here is like where I've after this base, like when she bases here, is where I think
Uh-huh.
I make my one of the bigger mistakes this game. That's like not trying to overforce. Because in my mind here, she's forced to base and TP, and what I want to do here is like I want to find one good trade before I base. And even better would be to get Lost Chapter. I mean, that might be really greedy.
Okay.
But I feel like, since I know Briar is bot, if I lean top side, she can't really kill me, and that's where I was wrong.
So in this matchup, it's impossible because her trading power and her range is too big. If
Yeah.
we are playing against, for example, what is it? What's a champion without
I had a
with
Jace earlier where I could abuse that way.
a Jace
But
and the waves pushing into us, right?
yeah.
Then we should be fine. But since the wave is neutral right now, and Orianna is a very strong early game champion, this is not something we can do because she's gonna freeze the wave. And how are we gonna get the wave in then? Like the fact that we are not, yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm Orianna in this position, I'm coming to this lane state. I'm walking up. I'm looking to get a high value
Yeah.
QW onto the wave and you, and I'm just gonna freeze the wave.
So the correct way would have thing is just to base, match the base and TP.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like
That makes sense.
best possible play is to actually hold it when she resets right here. Then we can actually just drag it up, hold it, and maybe cancel her base. But that's not really possible because we have no vision on Briar.
Yeah.
So that's why we have to let it crash.
Yeah, that makes sense because this is like a scenario I've been a bit confused in, where
Why?
like, what do I do if the... Sometimes I feel like I should try and punish, but it makes like I've been also thinking like in the back of my mind is like, yeah, this is a base because I'm never gonna get this in because it's a siege wave, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, going for the freeze there would have made a lot of sense.
Exactly. But threat is the most important thing. If we're under threat, cannot play.
Yeah, because I don't think I should die here. Like, this is so bad for me dying here.
It is.
There's like no point to it. Maybe I could have, like, I should have used my E better. I think I misclicked, but that doesn't matter. I shouldn't even be in this position to begin with.
Yeah. I think it's just a failed reset. I just think that's it.
Yep. No, that makes sense.
Okay, Ori is very low, so we can definitely pressure her here.
Yeah, because I have Thresh coming in here. I didn't realize it until a bit late, maybe, but
Okay. Huge. Well done. Okay, so Ori is in a really bad state here now. What I would do is I would not push this wave.
yeah.
You know why?
No, because it's gonna bounce back into me if I just reset. It's a siege wave, so even if she somehow makes it back, she can't push it in.
What's our goal here?
Like, I think my goal here is to abuse the fact that she has no flash, and since I'm ahead, if I can keep the wave on my side, she can't play the game.
No.
That's not our goal? Okay.
It's not a goal. It's
Well, then
okay.
you tell me what our goal is.
Our goal here is to make the most out of her being dead right now. So our
Okay, yeah.
goal is to make her miss as much minions as possible. How do we do that?
I would do that by not pushing.
Okay. I want you to be more
Because
specific.
I mean, generally, it's like trying to get the wave, like her wave, to like focus on one target, like one minion, so it keeps killing. Like I want her minions to kill my minions.
Exactly. So what do? Is we just let everything drop, and we're gonna stand right here. I'm gonna hold the wave.
Yeah.
And so all of these minions will come here, attack us. Then our minions will come in. We'll lose like 150 health, but that's okay because then when our minions are going to be fighting right here, all of these minions will target these minions, the same ones, and they will drop like flies. And because Ori's
Yeah,
still
and
dead for 4 seconds and needs to walk to lane for like 20 more seconds, she's just going to lose the cannon. She's going to lose the 3 melees. She might even lose 1 or 2 casters. And then we're in a significant lead where she is just gonna get out leveled and out tempoed by us.
yeah, makes sense.
And by display, by shoving, yes, we get the lost chapter, but what do we lose? Or like, what does Ori gain? Ori gains basically loses only 1 melee creep.
Yeah,
Massive difference.
because I don't feel like even I don't think it's even important for me to get lost chapter here.
It's
So
nice.
I had all my resources already.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's not bad, obviously, to have it, but yeah, probably something. I get what you mean. And then here, because Ori went bot, so I was like, okay, I have Sack with me, I can Giga Force this, and then yeah, I didn't see the pink warden. They didn't.
Yeah, and I think in general, right, that we as a no flash Syndra,
Yeah.
I think just in general, I think you kind of underestimate the threat of Briar's ganks. Like,
Yeah.
that bitch does damage, man. She jumps on you, she just kills you.
Yeah, I think I got killed by her like 3 or 4 times this
Mm-hmm.
game, and I was sitting here like, damn. I haven't played enough versus her. I guess is the correct
That's okay.
because yeah, I felt like I was doing a lot of good things in terms of like CSing, but
Mm-hmm.
my like positioning against Briar was not good this game. I think that was my main issue, and then because I think with the way I played this game, I've put the enemies in a very good position to win.
Yes.
And I mean, I end up winning because my team is better. I don't really care. Like winning and doesn't really matter that much. Like it's what I do that matters in a way.
It's good that you
It's like
recognize that. Yeah, and I think this is something I want to highlight as well right here. So once we get our Q upgrade right here, right, lane
yeah,
completely changes. Suddenly we can play. Because our trading patterns just got like expanded. We can now trade differently. And this is exactly the way we want to be trading. Looking for long range QEs into WQ. And I think this is the perfect example right here. Which one is it? I think it's the next one. This one. Since we reach level 8 and we get the Q upgrade, we don't have to rely on a Q that's already on the ground. We can now just shoot it from longer distance and we actually
yeah.
outrange the Orianna. And then we go for these trades. A little bit.
I fucked my Q a bit, but yeah.
That's okay. ID is good. Next time we hit one, she dies. Good attempt. Um,
It's just a bit too obvious of a QE.
I think it was a good QE because she has ample time to react. She does not see you there.
Yeah.
So if we just come out around the corner, like it's like panic mode. So I don't mind it. I think it's a good attempt.
Yeah, because I was talking with one of the Syndra mains on
Mm-hmm.
this server. He was watching one of my games, like this was a bit ago. And one thing I really took away that I think my Syndra's got is like playing around these kind of vision
Yeah.
points. Like in these matchup that sometimes you just hide out of vision, give her a little bit of prio to bait her in.
Yep. Spot on. So one more thing that we could have done, I'm pretty sure we would have actually killed, is to make it a bit more reliable, right? Well, we can first of all we can pop a Q right here,
Yeah.
so we can regenerate more balls, and we have extra damage on our R. It's like 60,
Yep.
70 damage increase. And if we see her step up like this, right, we can actually hold our QE and we can grab the ball with our W. So we practically get a guaranteed stun because if we land stun, she dies.
Yeah. So I do like W into E instead.
No, we just WQ.
Oh yeah, WQ.
And then we have 2 balls on the ground, and then we E. And
Oh
then we,
yeah. Okay, you mean that one.
yeah,
Yeah. I get what you mean. Like guaranteed stun, pretty much.
pretty much, if we space them correctly. Spot on. Okay. So I think
I think here I should just be more clear with my jungler that don't do Herald here.
yes, because we know Orianna has TP.
Yeah. And I'll do the same thing as I stay on the wrong wave again, I feel like.
I think it's okay if we want to stay for a spike. It's okay to stay because we still don't have TP. So I don't mind you staying here because we can just one shot the wave
Oh
without
yeah,
delaying.
I saw that now.
This is completely fine. But right, and also with this guy resetting, we're just in a complete tempo deficit. So a
Yeah.
play on objective is not in our advantage.
No, because I remember I do think I end up pinging it, but I think I should have pinged it even earlier. I didn't even
Yes,
realize he was on it. But like, sure, you see me hold weight at it there, but I also have in the mind like, okay, if this guy makes a bad play or a play I don't with agree, there's no reason for me to commit to it as well.
spot on, spot on. Okay.
Yeah, and here, fucking same thing happens again. I think I'm safe when I remember being a bit, maybe not annoyed that no one was helping me clear that pink in the bush. Yeah, I'm leaning the wrong side or something.
I mean, do we have any more info about Briar? We do not. Because Briar is an interesting champion, right? Because Briar can jump over the wall with her W, wait for her W to come back, and then go in. So this ward is not a foolproof ward against Briar.
Yeah, it was more that like I know she has a pink in that bush, so I'm just really scared of like walking up any further
Spot
than
on.
this, and I just felt like I need to throw a ward down somewhere.
Spot on. The way I would approach this, right, is knowing that we're against Briar, we either need to do 2 things. We either get better vision, right? So we upgrade our vision,
Yeah,
or we pay more respect in lane. Because Briar
yep,
plus Orianna is dangerous as fuck. I think both options are viable. I'm personally a very greedy player, and I would go for try to get deeper vision. Is it the best play? Not always. But I think a way that we can do that is by actually standing right here, queuing on the way right here, picking it up with our W, and actually Wing this bush. So we get vision of it.
I see.
Then, when we have vision of the bush, we actually wait in this bush,
Yeah,
and then we actually wait until Orianna shows on the wave,
and then we go for the deeper
and then
ward.
we place a ward right here.
Uh-huh. That makes sense. Yeah,
And the only way we die is then if Briar is actually in here already, which would be an absolutely fantastic play. And even then, we might get out because we might be able to guide towards our sec. Possibly.
yeah.
But it's not guaranteed.
There's not really any reason for me to shove the wave either here. Just let her push in as well.
Okay? And it seems that if we play against this right here, this Briar Ori, it seems like we should mainly aim to flash after Briar stun.
Yeah, I was just hoping I could I would get a better off, but yeah, it may like
Mm.
afterwards. Yeah, just if I can just wait her stun and
Mm.
then flash, I'll probably live there.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky because it's very specific against Orianna. I'm not quite 100% sure here, by the way, though. I'm not sure if that's the way, because it's also really theoretical. Because I mean, Briar
I
flash
mean,
was
she
after.
could just ult on the Briar, I guess, as well
Yeah.
instantly. But yeah, I think in that's thinking of it, feel like holding the flash is more high reward in a way. Because if they do that thing where she is like instantly ults on the stun, I'm just 50-50 that she doesn't like
Mm.
flash the same time. So then the worst case is I die, but I still have my flash.
This is good. Utilize our prio. Nice stun. Beautiful.
Probably could have chased a bit further, but actually no.
No,
Like
I
the
think
thing
it's
is,
good that we don't.
I've realized with Syndra is like I feel so confident just farming on Syndra,
That's a good
like
thing.
not over forcing stuff. Like I know I can carry games if I just get my items.
I mean that's the mindset, man. That's the correct mindset. Look at that. Nice W too. Wow. Beautiful. Well done. Game just explodes here. Holy shit. Absolutely
Yeah,
explodes.
the thing is like we could go further after this,
Yeah.
but I feel like I've gotten what I want in a way. I don't know
That's
if you have,
important.
because I feel like the early parts was what I wanted. Because after this, it just kind of turns
Mm-hmm.
into a fiesta bit where I'm. It was a bit hard for us to end the game, but at the same time, I knew we would always win the game in a way because, like, while we were not ending games, we just kept winning fight after fight after
Yeah.
fight after fight. So it's like, sure, I would have rather ended in like 25, but like the fact that we just like I'm just getting more and more and more fed.
Yeah.
So I think these early parts are what I really and I see
I mean, we
definitely
covered a
like
lot, man.
yeah, like
Holy shit.
I don't know if I can take in much more.
No, and I don't think it's necessary. And I actually think that this is worth a review rewatching, especially the part where we cover the lane versus
Yeah,
Orianna, where you play it next time. Because that's the way how you should review these lanes to really get into the detail and yeah, break it down. Our micro is so important in this lane.
yeah,
Better player with micro wins.
yeah. I've realized that because I've been playing a lot of Ori on my Smurf to just get like kind of forcing myself into just perma trade every single game and just
Mm-hmm.
getting the limits down on her.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of know how to win this matchup as Ori, but this is probably the best I've ever done as Syndra versus Ori.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
yeah, I think the tips makes really a lot of sense, and I think Airy is good, is necessary in this matchup almost.
100%. If we go first strike, it's not playable.
Yeah, I have a question about Syndra builds now, if you
Yeah,
don't
go
mind,
ahead.
because after the changes, I'm a bit do we like should I still commit to this Leandris build every game?
I've been switching it up a little bit
Because
because I think Leandris is probably general the best option generally. But I think in games where the enemies have a lot of squishies, Luden's Shadow Flame is really good still because you just do a shit ton of damage.
yeah, because this game I was thinking maybe I should have went Leandris because they went really squishy builds.
Uh huh.
But I think the E reduction is really important versus their comp in a way. I
Yeah,
kind of need to self peel.
yeah, because what we see right here is we play with Zac. Zac does some AP damage, so they're already itemizing Mercs on Briar. Um, like it doesn't really look like we are going to be the main carry this game.
Yeah,
And with Ludens, it's main carry angle usually, while with Leandris, it's usually secondary carry.
yeah,
And we play a bit more for those stuns, and we play a bit more to facilitate with our team.
yeah. Because I had a game earlier. I'm just gonna name the comp now.
Yeah,
Like I was up against a Camille, Echo, Jace, Kai'Sa, and Syra, and I went Ludens, and it felt really good versus those kind of comps.
it is
Because I could just like when they have a lot of squishes, I can just one shot them if I get
correct.
enough items, and like I was one shotting them as well. So
Yeah, I think that's a good way to of good game to go that building
yeah,
for sure.
but I can still go first strike with Ludens, right?
Of course, of course you can.
Okay, good. Because I really like the first strike Transcendence Gathering.
If I go Airy, I practically always go Leandris. But with first strike you can do both.
Oh wait, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the opposite.
No, no. With Airy, I'm personally a big fan of Leandris
Yeah. Oh, that makes
because
sense. Yeah.
yeah, it just feels better with Airy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
no.
First
I
strike
feel
is
like
that more that burst with Luden's combination.
well, that makes sense. That's the questions I've had for
Mm-hmm.
today. Thank you for the review. I'm
This
gonna
was a great one, man. Thanks for coming by.